a long time ago, Gene and I were renovating a 140-year-old house, and we started to put things into place like mirrors, but instead of going to buy a mirror or a door, we made them, and we started making them out of copper and steel. There's a lot of processes. One is intellectual, one is mechanical, just how do you produce this piece of work, and some of it's emotional. And so there's lots of energy that goes into producing really any artwork, and we like that fact because we believe that our energy is infused in each one of these. So when a customer takes them home and puts it on their wall, this may sound a little odd, but we are always with them. Our energy is infused in this work. The mechanical energy that we produced to do this, and the intellectual energy, why did we paint this green as opposed to blue? We made a decision on that. And then the emotional energy. These are emotional for us. All of these colors infuse in us, and we try to bring that to whomever. And that, we believe, that comes into their home and is always with them, as with any piece of art, really.
When I'm creating, I get into a zone in my own head. And I just imagine what I want the piece to look like. Just a free-form, spur-of-the-moment thing. Although I do think about how color combinations are going to work, sometimes I just experiment and just throw things together and see how they work. And if they don't work, then I just take my chemicals out and get rid of them and start over again.
I think of mirrors in terms of both utilitarian, you know, I'm trying to put my makeup on, or I'm trying to set my tie or adjust my hat. But it's also about, again, energy, just that light energy in the room, just bouncing off the mirror itself and spreading it out through the entire household.
We have mirrors all over our house. So when you look into any one mirror, you get views of different aspects of the house. But for us, they're more art objects.
If you're looking in the mirror, you see things back there that you don't normally see, or in a different way. These mirrors are not just a mirror that you would buy at Bed and Bath. You know, there's a multitude of things going on. So I'm looking in the mirror, but I'm also seeing all of the other colors that are surrounding me, and I'm framed literally by those colors. The newer work that we're doing is kind of a cross between abstract expressionism, at least in the body of it, and in spontaneous work that Gene primarily does.
So what I usually start out with is like a floral shape, because I have that in my mind. I like flowers and leaves, but I use resin, which doesn't really conform to any particular shape. So when I start out, I think I'm doing a flower, and I end up with something else that I didn't intend. So then I just have to freeform it and just let it take me wherever it's going to take me, and then just let it go spontaneously and end up with something I never intended, and make it work so that I like what I've done.
The first time we went to a gallery was in Jerome. We brought 8 pieces. One sold immediately to an artist who was in the store, and the rest sold in several days. So we were just like, well, maybe we're onto something. So 20 years later, here we are.